Well, tonight, the City of Columbia's Planning Commission voted to recommend new zoning and land use to a piece of property along Garners Ferry Road. It encompasses nearly 2 acres. If approved, officials say patterns of similar zoning often follow suit. Land in unincorporated Richland County that could become annexed into the City of Columbia could have some new rules for what it can be built into. We're specifically talking about 1.8 acres at the intersection of Pridmore Street and Hare Street along Garners Ferry. Jannard Price is a zoning administrator with Richland County.
Richland County adopted zoning around 1978, in which a lot of those zoning designations were assigned to parcels. So over the years, those parcels have either remained either that same zoning designation, maybe there have been some changes as new terminology or new zoning designations are adopted, but typically they stay within that same, the same original use type or zoning designation.
In this case, however, Thursday night, the City of Columbia's Planning Commission voted to recommend the land as a community activity corridor and a general commercial district, where before Richland County classified the land as neighborhood and general commercial. Columbia City Council's agenda gives examples, saying a community activity corridor should have multi-family mixed-use buildings and businesses, whereas a neighborhood would have duplexes, townhomes, and single-family houses.
Land use and zoning affects, everybody in the city and certainly adjacent property owners. So just making sure that these processes are transparent and public. That's why we do these, to make sure that, the people who live nearby, that's why we post properties. We actually put, posters in the yard. We have the legal advertisements. And so all of those things are to make sure that people have an opportunity to weigh in on these decisions.
Now these recommendations go before Columbia City Council to decide what should be built on the land. According to the City of Columbia, it'll be another 30 days before this new recommendation is on City Council's agenda.